In the year 1862, as the United States was torn apart by the Civil War, President Abraham Lincoln carried the weight of the nation on his shoulders. His every waking moment was consumed with strategies to preserve the Union, to free the enslaved, and to bring an end to the bloodshed. But hidden beneath the surface of Lincoln's stoic exterior was a secret mission, a mission that had been passed down to him from the country's founding fathers, one that had nothing to do with politics, and everything to do with an ancient, mystical artifact. The story began on a foggy evening in the White House, where Lincoln sat alone in his study, poring over maps of the war-torn South. The crackling fire was the only sound in the room until a soft knock interrupted his thoughts. An elderly man, his face weathered and lined, entered the room. He was no ordinary visitor. This was an emissary from a secret order known only to a select few presidents. An order dedicated to safeguarding a legendary artifact hidden deep in the western forests of the young nation, a sword of unimaginable power. The man handed Lincoln a faded parchment, its edges frayed and brittle. On it was a map, hand-drawn and marked with symbols that had not been used in centuries. "Mr. President," the old man began, his voice low and reverent, "the time has come for you to fulfill the duty passed down to you by your predecessors. This is the map to the Sword of Unity, a weapon forged long before our nation was born. It is said that whoever wields this sword will have the power to unite kingdoms, to bring peace to the land, and to end wars before they can begin." Lincoln's brow furrowed as he studied the map. And why has this sword not been used already, to end this war? "The sword is not easy to find, nor is it easy to wield," the old man replied. "It has been hidden in the forests beyond the Mississippi, in a place few have dared to venture. The last to seek it was George Washington himself, but he hid it away, knowing that the time was not yet right for its power to be unleashed." Lincoln knew that the war was reaching a critical point, and the fate of the Union hung in the balance. Though he was a man of reason, something deep within him stirred, a sense of destiny, as if this sword could indeed be the key to ending the conflict and bringing peace to the fractured nation. With little time to waste, Lincoln assembled a small, trusted team to accompany him on the perilous journey. Among them was his longtime friend and bodyguard, Ward Hill Lamon, a skilled marksman and swordsman who had sworn to protect Lincoln with his life. They set off under the cover of darkness, traveling westward toward the dense, uncharted forests near the frontier. The journey was fraught with danger. As they crossed the Mississippi River, the land grew wilder, and the trees taller and more twisted, as if the forest itself was alive with ancient secrets. Lincoln, a man of towering height and strength, led the way with determination, his tall figure cutting through the misty woods. Yet, as they ventured deeper, strange occurrences began to unsettle the group. The air grew thick with an eerie silence, and shadows moved just beyond their vision. It was as if something, or someone, was watching them,